Hi there, I'm meteorologist Robert Spetta. Let's talk about our tropical cyclone Emnati, now nearing Madagascar, pushing north of Reunion, where they're still recovering from our previous storm system out here just earlier this month. Same in Madagascar, or 14 deaths were reported with that one. That was Batavi. But now this one continuing to intensify. Right now, winds estimated to be about a Category 1 on the Saffir-Simpson scale, winds of 70 gusting up to 80 knots. But it's continuing to strengthen, and that's the key thing. I mean, you have plenty of inflow, of course, coming into this, higher cloud tops in that center of circulation. It's moving over relatively warm sea surface temperatures, so do expect this to get up to a Cat 2, Cat 3 potentially as it moves off towards the west with winds getting upwards about 90, 95 knots. That's over 110 miles per hour, nearly 200 miles per hour gust, or kilometers per hour gust, I should say, with this as it nears the eastern seaboard. But yeah, I mean, you can see some of these bigger towns already starting to prepare for this storm. And like I said, the previous one brought 14 deaths. They are still recovering out here. So, of course, additional rainfall is going to be problematic. And latest guidance does indicate some areas could see additional 200-300 millimeters of precipitation in southeastern Madagascar. So, of course, heavy rain going to be the big issue with that threat of some severe flooding. Storm surge always is a threat when we're talking about a storm like this. But I think it's going to be the bigger issue, of course, heavy rain and that threat of some flooding here across southeastern Madagascar. Good news, the worst of the storm is pushing towards the north of Reunion here in Mauritius as this pushes towards south and east. But this is something I do want to show you, kind of the forecast here. You can see our storm as it pulls off here towards the west. There's our islands back towards the east. This mountain range along the eastern seaboard. Of course, this is a low-lying plain there. That's where a lot of the population lives. But once it hits those mountains, the moisture really tends to squeeze up, and that's where we see just that tremendous amount of precip. And it's this right here as we go ahead into Tuesday evening where we could be seeing those areas upwards about 200 to 300 millimeters of total precipitation before those mountains really squeeze this storm system out and causes it to continue to weaken. So kind of interesting stuff here from an outsider's perspective, but really hope for everybody still recovering from this storm and the previous storm and now preparing for this next one here in southeastern Madagascar. So yeah, if you like these updates, you want more cyclone updates, hit the comment down below. Just let me know. I mean, I usually respond to feedback. Most of my stuff is in the Western Pacific because that's where the bulk of the subscribers are from. If you do like these though, you can also hit that subscribe button. Also check out our Patreon and the link down below as well. Of course, as always, thanks for watching and stay safe out there.